Your heart beats over 100,000 times every single day, and it never asks for a break. It works while you sleep, while you scroll through your phone, while you laugh, while you cry, and while you're watching this video right now. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Heart disease is still the #1 killer worldwide, and most of the time, it doesn't happen because of some rare genetic curse. It happens because of what we eat, day after day, plate after plate, without even realizing the damage we're doing. The good news? Your heart is incredibly forgiving. Even small changes in your diet, starting today, can begin to protect it. So if you care about living a longer, stronger, more energetic life, stay with me till the end, because today on Health Pathway Hub, I'm breaking down 10 foods that science actually backs for a healthier heart. Number 10 is going to surprise you, and number 1 might just be sitting in your kitchen right now. Let's start with number 10, oats. I know, it sounds boring, but oats contain something called beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that literally grabs cholesterol in your digestive system and drags it out of your body before it can clog your arteries. Studies have shown that eating a bowl of oats regularly can lower LDL cholesterol, the so-called bad cholesterol, within just a few weeks. And the best part? You don't need sugar-loaded instant packets. Plain rolled oats with some fruit and cinnamon in the morning can quietly become one of the most powerful heart protective habits you build this year. Number 9, fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. These fish are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, and omega-3s are like a repair crew for your blood vessels. They reduce inflammation, lower triglycerides, and can even help stabilize your heart rhythm. People who eat fatty fish at least twice a week tend to have a noticeably lower risk of heart attacks compared to those who rarely eat fish at all. If fresh fish isn't accessible where you live, even canned sardines or mackerel can do the job, and they're often cheaper than you think. Number 8, walnuts. Out of all the nuts, walnuts stand out because they contain plant-based omega-3s along with polyphenols that fight inflammation in your arteries. A small handful a day, that's it, not a whole bag, has been linked in research to improved artery function and lower bad cholesterol. The key here is portion control, because nuts are calorie-dense, but when eaten mindfully, they are one of nature's most efficient heart support snacks. Number 7, leafy greens like spinach and kale. These vegetables are rich in nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, a compound that helps relax and widen your blood vessels. That means better blood flow and lower blood pressure. They're also packed with vitamin K, which helps protect your arteries from calcium buildup. Something as simple as adding a handful of spinach to your morning eggs or blending kale into a smoothie can make a real, measurable difference over time. Number 6, berries, especially blueberries and strawberries. These little fruits are loaded with antioxidants called anthocyanins. In multiple studies, people who ate berries regularly showed improved blood vessel function and reduced markers of heart disease risk. They're sweet, satisfying, and they curb sugar cravings naturally, which means you're less likely to reach for processed junk that actually harms your heart. Number 5, avocados. Yes, that trendy fruit everyone puts on toast is genuinely good for your heart. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, the same type of healthy fat found in olive oil, which helps raise good HDL cholesterol while lowering the bad LDL cholesterol. They're also high in potassium, even more than bananas, and potassium plays a critical role in regulating blood pressure. Just be mindful of portions because they are calorie dense. Number 4, legumes, including beans, lentils, and chickpeas. These are some of the most underrated heart foods on the planet. They're packed with soluble fiber, plant protein, and virtually no saturated fat. Replacing red meat with legumes, even just a few times a week, has been associated with significantly lower rates of heart disease in long-term population studies. They're also incredibly affordable, making them one of the most accessible heart-healthy foods for people on any budget. Number 3, extra virgin olive oil. This isn't just a cooking trend. It's one of the most researched foods in relation to heart health, largely thanks to the Mediterranean diet studies. Olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats and polyphenols that reduce inflammation and protect the lining of your arteries. Swapping out butter or refined vegetable oils for extra virgin olive oil in your daily cooking is one of the simplest upgrades you can make. Number 2, tomatoes. Tomatoes are rich in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that has been linked to reduce oxidative stress on your arteries and lower LDL cholesterol. Interestingly, cooked tomatoes, like in a homemade sauce, actually release more lycopene than raw ones. So that pasta night might be doing more good for your heart than you realized, as long as you're not drowning it in cream and processed cheese. And now, number 1, garlic. This humble kitchen staple has been used for thousands of years, and modern science is finally catching up to what traditional medicine always believed. Garlic contains a compound called allicin, which has been shown to help lower blood pressure and reduce LDL cholesterol. Some studies even suggest it can help prevent the hardening of arteries as we age. The catch is that garlic needs to be crushed or chopped and left to sit for a few minutes before cooking to activate allicin properly. It's cheap, it's powerful, and it's probably already in your kitchen right now. Now, before you go rushing off to fill your fridge with everything, this list, I want to be honest with you, because that's what this channel is about. Real information, not empty promises. No single food is a magic pill. You cannot eat one avocado and expect to reverse years of poor eating habits. What actually protects your height is consistency. It's choosing these foods regularly, cutting back on processed sugar, trans fats, and excessive sodium, staying active, managing stress, and getting proper sleep. Food is powerful, but it works best as part of a complete lifestyle, not as an isolated fix. I also want to mention something important. If you already have heart conditions, high cholesterol, or you're on medication, please talk to your doctor before making major dietary changes. This video is meant to inform and guide you, not replace professional medical advice tailored to your specific health situation. Here's a simple challenge for you. This week, pick just 3 foods from this list. Maybe oats for breakfast, spinach in your lunch, and a handful of walnuts as a snack, and try to include them consistently for the next 7 days. Small, repeated actions are what actually change your health, not drastic one-time efforts that fade away after a few days. If this video gave you real value, if you learned even one thing you didn't know before, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. It genuinely helps this channel grow and helps more people find honest health information instead of misleading trends. And if you're new here, welcome to Health Pathway Hub, where we break down health topics with real science and real talk. No fear-mongering, no exaggerated claims, just information you can actually use. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because next week I'm covering a topic that could completely change how you think about your daily habits. And trust me, you don't want to miss it. Your heart works for you every single second of every single day without complaint. The least you can do is give it the fuel it deserves. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in